May I have everyone's attention, please? We are about to begin our graduation ceremony. At this time, please silence your cell phones. In addition, in order to begin the processional, everyone must be seated. Once everyone is seated, we can start. During the processional, it is traditional for all present to stand. It is also very important that everyone remain at your seat so that we don't interfere with the entrance of the superintendent, our school board, our staff, and most importantly, the reason we're here today, our scholars. Once everyone is at their seats, we will begin the processional. Thank you for your help. Please remain standing for our national anthem. Thank you.
What so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Everyone may be seated at this time. Good morning. I am Melissa Julian, the principal of Pittsford Mendon High School. It is a great pleasure to have you all here today at our 51st Mendon High School commencement. On behalf of our entire Pittsford Mendon staff, we are thrilled to be part of the excitement and celebration surrounding the graduation ceremony of our students. Can we please have a round of applause for the members of our Mendon High School Concert Choir under the direction of Lindsay Howard. Can we also recognize the members of our orchestra and band groups that had the musical performance right before and during the pomp and circumstances? At this time, I would like to recognize our honored guests and faculty who are with us today. Honored guests, if you would please stand as your name is called, and I ask that everyone in the audience please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Joining us today are Mr. Michael Pirro, Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Robin Scott, President of the Board of Education, Mr. Jeffrey Scott, Vice President of the Board of Education, and the following members of the Board of Education: Ms. Renee Sanchez-Casacas, Ms. Sarah Pelucio, Mr. David Burke, Ms. Emily Kay, and Ms. Kim Hewells. And joining us from the Mendon High School and the Pittsford Central School District, Ms. Andrea Lynch, Assistant Principal, Ms. Laura Hefner, Assistant Principal, Ms. Melanie Ward, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Mr. Sean Clark, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Ms. Shana Kataya, Director of Student Services, Ms. Elizabeth Woods, Director of Special Education, Ms. Mallory Spitz from the World Language Department Leader and Name Reader, Ms. Sarah Nazarian, English Teacher and Name Reader, and delivering the staff address, Mr. Dennis Kane. Joining us as well this morning are representatives, our exceptional faculty and staff. Their hard work and dedication has been fundamental to the success of our graduates here today. Would our faculty members, whether you're here working and participating or you're in the stands, please rise for the appropriate round of applause. Thank you. I would also ask our seniors to join me in recognizing your family members and friends who have joined us here today to celebrate with you. As this day is as much about you, it's also about all of the individuals who have helped you along the way. Please join me in a round of applause for our guests. Today, during our ceremony, you will see our graduates and special guests wearing a yellow heart pin in honor of Emma Kuzmek. Emma passed away during her 7th grade school year at Barker Road Middle School. Her classmates wanted to honor Emma during her graduation today, and her family provided the yellow pins to reflect her favorite color and her big heart. As one friend shared yesterday while addressing the class, continue to carry the kindness in your heart while pursuing your dreams and going wherever life takes you. Please join me now in a moment of silence on behalf of Emma. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to welcome Superintendent Pirro to share his greetings.
Good morning. Good morning, Vikings. Seniors, today in this packed venue, we celebrate you. You have worked very hard throughout your education, and you have overcome many obstacles, but you made it here despite challenges, and you've made us all so incredibly proud. Today, you graduate from one of the best high schools in the nation. Without question, you are prepared and ready to move on to the next exciting phase in life. As each of you know, not every day at school or even at home were easy, and at times you receive support from others. I'd like to take a moment to thank those that have supported you over the years. To the parents, guardians, family members, and close friends that are here with us today, I thank you for your wisdom, your patience, and the love that you've shared with your graduate. I thank you for the many sacrifices that you've made over time. To our teachers and staff, I thank you for your focus on the whole student. You have served as a coach, a cheerleader, a counselor, and a role model. You should take great satisfaction knowing that you've prepared our graduates to be successful in any path they choose beyond today. I'd also like to thank our Board of Education for deeply supporting and valuing the importance of education. They have set their expectations for our district high, and they remain steadfast in making every decision based on how to provide the best experiences possible for all of our students. And finally, to our Viking graduates, I want to thank you for making us all so proud in many ways. You are a remarkable graduating class. As I think about your graduation, I think about how few times in life you really get to make a fresh start and a chance to do anything you set your mind to. You have a chance to begin this process of making your mark right now, starting from scratch. As of today, all of you have a clean slate, and you have the opportunity to shape your world as you see fit. This should bring a great sense of excitement and a feeling of empowerment. With this clean slate, know that you are prepared to become who you want to be. Film writer Nora Ephron said, and I paraphrase, "Your education in the past 12 years has been a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead, starting in about 45 minutes. This means from this point moving forward, you get to reflect on your last 12 years of learning from your mistakes, your challenges, your successes, apprehensions, regrets, pain, joy, and achievements, and apply that wisdom that you've gained from these learnings in all that you do, starting right now. As you think about all that you've learned, I ask that you truly seek to also be yourself and to find your own purpose. Ralph Waldo Emerson was quoted as saying, "To be yourself in a world that's constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." So I ask that you be comfortable in your own skin and be proud of who you are. Leaving high school is a transformative process, and when you were in high school, if your outward persona wasn't always a reflection of your true self, or one that you're not proud of, change it right now. This is the time to be the person you always wanted to be. And being the person you want to be means knowing oneself. And knowing oneself is discovering your beliefs, your convictions, and purpose, and sticking with them, as they will become who you are. They will serve as your compass, guide you and get you back on the right track when you're lost or during a misstep. I challenge you to discover what inspires you, what motivates you, and the things that really just make you smile, and live through these with purpose. Lastly, know that there are no obstacles you cannot overcome if you remain true to yourself and just give it everything that you have. I ask that you learn from all of your experiences during the last 12 years, during this dress rehearsal, and live a life that you can be proud of. And remember that if you struggle or if you face an obstacle, which will happen, reach out to the same people that have helped you up to this point. This certainly includes all of us that are with you in this packed venue. I wish you all the very best of luck with your clean slate and everything that you do beyond today. I offer you a very sincere and well-deserved congratulations. I also ask that you make good decisions throughout all and any and all of our graduation parties that you might attend. Best wishes to our class of 2024. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Pirro, for your thoughtful words. This year, our class of 2024 successfully advocated to have 2 class speakers because they taught us about a loophole in our process, which we appreciated. This will be corrected for next year, though. But in the meantime, I would like to welcome Dylan Yu to share his reflections and thoughts around the time at Mendon High School. Dylan?
Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are all excited, especially considering you all woke up so early. Okay, let's get started. Graduates, this is a piece of paper. Now, you might be asking what this is. Well, I'd like to introduce to you a tax form, an arranged marriage by the IRS you've never asked for, and one you unfortunately can't sign a prenup for. But don't worry. Much like your English essays that you can put off until last second, it really isn't a problem until it becomes a problem when someone knocks on your door. So just because you don't know how to make a car payment or set up a 401k, it doesn't mean you haven't had struggles. Challenges are what makes life worth living, and the last 4 years for all of us is no different. Everyone faces different challenges. I know for many of you, it was just showing up to school for the second semester this year. But for me personally, it was just to prevent another car accident and dealing with those godforsaken Geico representatives. By the way, 15 minutes did not save me 15% on car insurance. Yeah, over the past few years, I've worked extensively with a nationally known nonprofit. It's called the College Board nonprofit, and its mission is to make the college admissions process more difficult and confusing for students like you. I'm sure many of you have taken a test established by the College Board, whether it's an AP test or what I call the stupid odd test, aka the SAT. Like, I can't believe the College Board convinced us to spend about $80 to take a test. And what about those AP tests? I'm convinced that those APs were the most unholy thing that the Church of Transfiguration has ever seen, especially AP Bio. Now to close us out. Okay, for those of us going to college, here's to another 4 years of waking up early, taking tests with lazy professors too lazy to actually teach, and emailing sleep-deprived TAs. Remember, every hour you waste in college is going to cost you $200, so keep that in mind whenever you're on Instagram. But don't worry, that's just one of the many challenges we'll face. And for those of us, for our friends not attending college, look forward to your future as well, and appreciate that your money isn't going towards some mediocre football team. And it might not even be school, but remember to face those challenges with confidence. Thank you. It's been fun. And one last thing, happy birthday, Mom. I don't know where you are, but I know you're here.
Yes, I told you this all yesterday. It goes up and down on its own. So thank you so much, Dylan, for your message. And yes, all of you have and will overcome your challenges with confidence and perseverance, including that tax form. At this time, I would like to welcome back to the stage the Mendon Concert Choir to sing Measure Me Sky by Lane Hagenberg.
Measure me sky, measure me sky. Tell me I reach by a song, nearer the stars, nearer the stars. Tell me I reach by a song. I have been little so long. Sky be my depth, wind be my width, and my height. Sky be my depth, wind be my width, and my height. Measure me sky, measure me sky, measure me horizon, reach out, catch at my hand, stretch me taut. Rim of the world, widen my eyes, my thought. Sky be my depth, wind be my width, and my height. Sky be my depth, wind be my width, and my height. Measure me sky, measure me sky.
Every year, we ask the students to choose one member of the Pittsford Mendon staff to speak at their graduation and to share some final words of wisdom with all of our graduates. This year, it is with great honor to welcome someone who has the most signature handshakes with students in the building, gets more steps in throughout the day than anyone else, and makes really positive connections with our students. We are glad to have him at Mendon, and you will see the impact he has created when he comes up to the stage. So please welcome Mr. Dennis Kane, one of our Mendon security guards.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. This is such an honor to have been chosen to be the speaker by your children. I am so nervous. This kind of thing is totally not my skill set, so if I stumble, please forgive me. This is the second time in 3 years security has been voted to be the guest speaker. What? It's nice to have some confirmation that what I do matters. I'm going to talk about me for a real-life lesson. I was an average student in high school. I really never applied myself. It was all about having a good time. I went on to attend SUNY Brockport. Needless to say, I was still that same kid I was in high school. I hadn't matured yet. I failed that year and was kindly asked by the school not to come back. Oh boy, my parents were disappointed and not happy. My dad was furious that I, as one of his 5 kids, had wasted so much money. I was disappointed in myself. I felt embarrassed and ashamed. I had let the Kane family down, which is something you never do. I licked my wounds for a while and then focused on getting my parents' respect back. I attended Niagara Community College, and understandably, that tab was on me. I finished with an associate's degree in criminal justice. Since the 4th grade, my dream was to be in law enforcement. One day, my brother Mark told me Monroe County Sheriff's Department was looking to hire deputies. Time to get a grown-up job. So I applied and got the job. I busted my tail in the academy and finished 3rd in my class. Proud moment for my parents and myself. So here it is, guys. Don't give up on your dreams. I didn't, and I had a wonderful career. You are going to face times of challenge. The path of your life won't necessarily be smooth, but by learning from your mistakes and working hard, you will succeed. I did, and I think they knocked it out of the park. Not only did I have a great career, but I also have been blessed with the privilege to have worked with all you over the last 3 years. All the fist bumps, high fives, every day have made it all worthwhile. Please, please, please be safe this summer. I am so proud of the class of 24. I love you guys. Congratulations. One more thing. 5th period, you know who you are. Thank you very much.
I had to give Mr. Kane a hug. He was very nervous, so extremely nervous. But what a great message to share with all of our students before you graduate. So please, as he said, be safe. Now, I would like to ask Grace Biswas, our senior class president, to join me on stage to share her reflections and thoughts on what the class time at Mendon has been like through the 4 years. Grace?
Hello, everyone. I'm Grace Biswas, the Mendon High School president of the class of 2024. To the graduates here that don't know me, we went to high school together. Anyways, good morning, staff, families, and the class of 2024. We did it. We've accomplished this today with the help of our greatest supports, such as Starbucks, ChatGPT, the occasional visits to Chipotle during our lunch periods, Wikipedia, and oh wait, I meant our wonderful Heimler's History crash course, Amoeba Sisters, and our incredible teachers and families. That's more like it. To be honest though, I can't even believe that we're graduating today. Going back to the elementary schools on Monday during Back to the Future Day made me realize that time has truly flown by. Many of us distinctly remember the most obscure moments from those days as if it were yesterday, like our 60-second math, fast fact sheets, learning cursive even though who even uses cursive anymore, and doing typing pal in class. And although our experiences were different, with some of us not even have gone to a Pittsford school, we've all lived through similar moments, like having field days when we were younger, or finally being line leader, presenting in front of a class, crying after doing bad on a math test, or eventually even struggling through a tough course such as AP Physics. Or maybe it was the last concert, or the last sports game, or the last time you got to say goodbye to one of your favorite teachers that really stuck with you. But in the end, what matters is that we got through it, and we got through it together. Our bond these past few months has been stronger than the bond between the chewed up gum wads and basically the bottom of every desk at Mendon since the 70s. Anyways, I know that many of us are looking forward to walking the stage today and getting out of here as soon as possible. I get it. But I advise everybody to take a minute and look around this room. Look at all the people here today cheering us on. Look at your family, if you can even find where they are, and look at your friends and truly savor this moment. These are the types of support we should all have moving forward into our next steps in life. And on the topic of moving forward into the next steps of life, something my AP Gov teacher, Mr. Rumley, said to us on the last day of school was that many people think that the first step in doing anything is the hardest or the most important, but really it is the next step, whatever that may be. And on a day like graduation today, we are transitioning into that next step, being rewarded with the shortest summer break in our lives ever. Woohoo! But in all seriousness, the next step could be college, the military, a trade, working during a gap year, or really anything your heart desires. Anybody can take the first step. With school, we all had to take the first step because the government kind of requires us to. But even in other things in life, taking the first step is easy because anybody can start something for the first time. And the next step, though, sticking through with something is the part that may be tough, but that's okay. As somebody who's done a sport for the past few years, track and field, there are times where I felt this way, like I wasn't good enough or like I was stuck in a plateau. And I've said things, which I didn't mean by the way, like, oh, I'm going to quit because I'm doing so bad. And I've even heard some of my teammates and other people in other sports saying the same exact thing. So to any of you graduates out there who play sport, you might relate to that. But did we quit? No. We had grit. And that's something all of us in the class of 2024 here have in common, other than the fact that everyone's wearing the same outfit, a maroon cap and gown, obviously inspired by me. Finally, to all of my classmates, it has been an honor knowing you all. You are some of the hardest workers I know, and you'll truly go far. In this crowd, I see a room filled with our future doctors, CEOs, athletes, lawyers, and maybe even a future president of the United States. Who knows where our dreams will take us? Today is a day where we leave behind our legacy here at Mendon and move on to leaving behind a legacy at wherever our future adventures may be. This could be a legacy of kindness, a legacy of being someone that others can rely on, or a legacy of being a person who helps others in need, even if the person in need is your future college roommate at 2 a.m. craving some Taco Bell. Anyways, I've seen you all grow up into leaders, good friends, and charismatic people throughout the years. It makes me feel like a proud mom saying that. And somewhere along the way, all the hags or have a great summer that we live in each other's yearbooks turned into us maturing and leaving heartfelt notes being put in yearbooks instead. When signing people's yearbooks this year, I realized that there's so many good things that I could say about everyone here in our class of 2024. and that's amazing. And to all of our teachers, thank you for being so patient and not losing your minds when most of us started turning in work a few days or months late due to senioritis. You truly deserve a medal or at least a lifetime supply of coffee. I'd also like to give a big shout out to the teachers from our previous years who have helped shape us into the people we are today. We might have forgotten most of the curriculum after our finals or AP exams, but we'll never forget how wonderful you've been to us and the life lessons we've learned in your classes. Thank you. And to our parents, thank you for being our day ones and showing up for us today and every single day of our lives. We love you. You guys changed our dirty diapers, drove us to many events, raised us, and paid for most of our college tuitions. So we truly owe you for that. Even despite all the times you posted some of the worst or most embarrassing pictures of us on your Facebook pages, especially you, Mom, wherever you are. On the behalf, and I know a lot of those pictures will be taken after this ceremony, so that's gonna be pretty fun. And lastly, on the behalf of the class of 2024, we're all so thankful for everything that all of the parents here have done for us, including all the sacrifices you've made to get us to this unforgettable moment in our lives. Finally, to close off this speech, esteemed philosopher and poet Kanye West said, "Everybody wanted to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know."
Thank you, Grace. Graduates, yes, you will come up against some challenges, as Dylan pointed out, and while we did not teach you how to fill out a tax form in all of your classes, we have taught you critical thinking and problem-solving skills to help you get through those challenges. You can also buy a tax disc online. As Grace shared on behalf of Mr. Rumley, it's not always the first step, but the next step, the stick-to-itness. That's always the hardest. One thing that makes this class special is you came to high school during the pandemic hybrid year and didn't really get to experience high school the same way other classes before you did. But the first step, and each one since, has defined the rest of your years at Mendon. From then on, you made the best of it and were kind to one another and helped each other through many challenges. Your hard work and perseverance throughout your time in high school shines through each new challenge you faced, whether it was in the classroom, on a hard test, or in a hard course, on the stage, playing a new role, in the music rooms, learning a new piece, an art room, trying a different medium, fixing something with your hands in a tech room, or whether you are on a field or a court, trying to learn a new skill. Your spirit and passion drove you to achieve your goals. So wherever your life leads you, you know that you have the skills and attributes to always be your best, do your best, and make a difference in the life, and that no matter where you go or what you do, you will always be a Viking. And now, the moment we have been waiting for, it is time to present our graduates. It is our tradition to recognize our students in alphabetical order. Each student's name will be called, and they will walk across the stage. I will ask that you please hold your applause. I know it'll be hard, but please, until all the graduates have been acknowledged so you can hear each student's name as it is announced. I ask that our board president, Ms. Robin Scott, and Superintendent Michael Pirro to join me in recognizing each of our students. And I ask that our name readers please head to the podium.
Knight Adkins. Mark Ihab Ecletius. Jorge A. Alegría. Salah Omar Al-Jitawi. Eleanor Reese Andrucci. Rafe Ansari. Kai S. Ansalone. Jack Tracy Archer. Aiden James Azarin. Maximus John Azarello. Nor Cor Baines. Nyla May Balaji. Anna Olivia Barbado. Isaac Abhishek Balia. Pranav Bhagavatula. Samira Bhatia. Give me that. Ethan Thomas Bingaman. Michael Thomas Bishoping. Grace Biswas. Matias Joaquin Bolaños. Natalie Grace Bonino. Reese Jordan Burrell. Olivia R. Boulay. Alexander James Brayer. Kian Jeffrey Brown. Kyle James Burdick. Camille Gray Burrell. Stella Rain Burtner. Juliana Cecilia Cabarcos. Lillian Calabrese. Logan Theodore Campagna. Matthew Robert Carpentier. Seamus Michael Carroll. Miranda Jean Sestra. Carter Ford Champion. Lucas Chang. Chris Chen. Ella Chang. Brooke Ann Sinsabo. Jeremiah Anthony Cintron. Leah Frances Clark. Rihanna Lily Kofer. Nate Cole. John Thomas Collins. Luke David Connors. Elizabeth Cox. Mercy Rhiannon Curry. Emily Page Cutt. Joshua Carl Davis. Curran Fahey Dean. Noah Robert Deaver. Gregory Demos. Victoria Francis Dennis. Jaden Anthony Diaz. Julia Dickinson. Leonardo DeNovo. Tamara Lindsay Dorval. Alexander Jean Doherty. Phoenix Spike Dumais. James Robert Eckhart. Emily Carol Eichinger. Grace Marie Ellingham. Lauren Elizabeth Emke. Shahir Fahad. Abrielle Marie Fayette Martinez. Sarah Soraya Fazali. Ella Jane Fernandez. Ryan Samuelson Fennell. Lillian Violet Rose Fitch. Luca Blaya Fornataro. Jamar James Friesen. Lanaya Gaines. Tanish Garg. Lauren Claire Giroux. Alexander Stephen Gill. Sophie Grace Gerges. Lily Mae Goldberg. Claudia Michael Goldie. Ari Israel Goldstein. Lucas A. Glembieski. Hayden S. Goodchild. Maya Gopakumar. Luca Anthony Guaracina. Manav Reddy Gumi. Asher M. Gupton. Cameron Thomas Halpin. Kate R. Hansen. Sebastian Frank Hartman. Adam Christopher Hearn. Peyton Rebecca Hedgepeth. Mitchell Ryan Hernick. Mallory Elise Hildreth. Cami McCarthy Sue. Ethan Hunter Hughes. Daniel Ryan Hurley. Jason Robert Ikabusi. Maxwell R. Izzo. Island Nicole Unique Jacobs. Srihitha R. Kanthala. Ryan Michael Kelly. Lillian Gabriella Kelly. Megan Elizabeth Kenny. Danya Khan. Sophie Erden Khan. Marin R. Kilmer. Melissa Ann Kipferl. Evan Lane Kleindienst. Bryce Nathan Klinsky. Angela Martin Kudian. Gideon M. Kazuda. Ruben Mani Korean. Ethan Alexander Langstein. You don't have it. Hold on. Do you want your middle name? Okay. Addison Larimer. Mason Raymond Laundrie. Connor Matthew Leahy. Quinn Michael Leahy. Elena Lesniak. William Levesque. Rena Lee. Bobby Lynn. London Jenna Lindley. David Liu. Benjamin Mai. Shyla Mann. Greta Rosalind Marino. Trevor George Markovich. Eleanor Frances Martins. Madeline Elena Master Simone. Stephen Angelo Master Simone. I love this name. Camarada Lawrence Mazzacane. Billy McGee. Sean Calvin McGinn. Ava Mae McHarg. Okay. Brady Ryan McMahon. Jordan Medved. Bobby Melcher. Ooh, fumble. Matthew Mitlitsky. Lainey Francesca Mickley. Evan Miller.